Let's have a bit of fun till our downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never.
And hello everyone, I will do this fourth stream in English because I think it's more appropriate knowing the time and so that the results are clear and fair for everyone. So let me show myself here. Here I am. I've been really humbled by the numbers of participants over the entire week, and I wanted to first tell you a very big thank you, and I hope that you appreciated not only the event but also the platform, and I invite all the riders to look for all the events that are also still created, happening every week, and all the series that are either ongoing or starting at the start of this season. So let's make this a very good season for INDIEVELO. Don't hesitate to call for teams. There are lots of really passionate and motivated captains, team captains over here, and lots of people willing to help to hire new riders. So now, the parts that you are actually interested in. So here we have the final classifications of this INDIEVELO Grand Tour. So will it show correctly on stream? Let me check. Okay, I need to zoom in still a bit more so that you can actually read. We have for the first place, so this is the overall standings, so cumulative times over all 6 races. We have Simon Roussel, a Belgian rider, as the winner of the overall classification. He rode the entire competition in just a bit more than 3 hours when accumulating all 6 stages. And as a second contestant, we had Johan Perreux, who finished second, 2 minutes behind, a bit more than 2 minutes behind, and then Christophe Contant, who will make it to the podium, and just, if you look at it, 3 seconds behind Johan. I know that these riders didn't necessarily compete in the same time slots every day, and just the gaps, the time gaps between all these riders, they are incredibly thin. I think that the Queen stage at the yesterday, so the mountain stage, let's say, is the one that made the most gaps, and still we had so many riders that are so close to each other. So of course, so this spreadsheet, it's available there. I put the link in the chat of the Twitch replay. We have all these people who participated with big names, so all of the usual riders of INDIEVELO, but not only. You will find yourself in this spreadsheet. I want to underline 2 big numbers for me. The first one is how many people completed all 6 stages. We have 117 riders who completed entirely all 6 stages of this INDIEVELO Grand Tour. This is just insane. When I started the promotion of the event, I would have been happy if 70 people would have just taken part in the event, meaning just riding one stage and maybe being caught by life or something like this. But just the fact that people were engaging from the beginning to the end was super cool to see. And if we go to the very end, we can see that we had 351 different riders taking part in the event, meaning that they finished at least one stage of the event. And this is just madness to me. It's not at all what I expected. So thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed it. And once again, I'm very happy that we welcomed lots of new riders. The comments were overwhelmingly positive about the platform itself and what Georges Gilbert has built, all the environment around. And I invite you to look at the other events that exist on the platform. Starting tomorrow, you will be able to see that there are other series that exist out there and that are fun to race as well. Not necessarily as intense as a Grand Tour with 5 consecutive days of racing, but also series that are happening one day per week or events that are planned every week. In terms of winners, we have Simon here, who is first, but he's also a young rider. So let me skip to the third tab. Simon is also the one that wins the under 23 classification. He's actually ahead of the second rider, Noah Fogg, from ICKD, a really large group of Danish riders that I'm sure that you have already met on INDIEVELO. And because of this, and thanks to Matiseo, who is actually the promoter, like the sponsor of the event, I have the pleasure to say that because I couldn't make a choice of, okay, who do I take the second prize from? Because I didn't want Simon to win twice the same prize. And I didn't know if I should make, okay, Simon, since he's the first in the yellow jersey, so the second prize goes to Noah. And because I was hesitating, I asked his opinion to Stéphane Brachet. So you might know him from INDIEVELO, but he's the founder of Matiseo, the sponsor of this event. And so he was generous enough and he said, okay, let's just make it simple. So both riders in both categories are going to receive the prizes that were announced at the beginning. So the photo album and the dedicated water bottles that we showed that you could see in the road book. So I will contact these riders very soon. We are also interested in the people who did all the stages and gave their best, even if they didn't make it to the pointy edge. You know that there are 2 sets of water bottles that were also promised and there to reward the people who pushed themselves all the way through the 6 stages. So congratulations, Jonesy Al and Gina Bay. I will also try to reach you. I will make my best to find you on Facebook or on the Discord. Or if you see this video, don't hesitate to send a message directly on Discord to me so that I can contact you for the prizes. Now, we also have the second category for the GC, which was the one reserved for the women. For the women, we have Christine Zeeman, which I'm very glad that she wins because I've already raced with her for a very long time. I think it has been more than 2 years that we've been competing. I know that she participates a lot in the Wednesday Omnium, so that's mostly where I know her from. So congratulations, Christine. You are the one who will win the women general classification. Just a bit over 3 hours and 30 minutes. So congratulations, you're the winner for the women GC. You could recognize her in game with a yellow jersey. She was wearing it today. Now we move on to the last GC category that we have for the individual riders. We have all the riders over 60-year-old. And we have a clear winner in the name of Rob Miller, also someone who is very used to the platform, part of the Race 3R team, who is quite large, very welcoming. So it's a ride, race, and race. Like it has a caritative aspect in their genes. So he is a clear winner. He set an incredible time of 3 hours and 10 minutes overall, over all 6 stages, and with a clear difference of 11 minutes compared to a rider from my team, Rider Givré du Trainer. So this is a French-speaking team that you might have encountered. And Ange was very happy, just so that you know, that he stick to his second place, because you see that there is only a matter of seconds, like 40 seconds, between him and the third place. Well done, everyone who managed to finish all 6 stages, and once again you will see your detailed results in the spreadsheet. And now we move to the last time-based classifications that we had, the Team GC. So the general classification, but this time for the team. So the rules were set as the 3 fastest riders of a team every stage would provide their would provide their time to the team. So for example, here we have 3 riders. You accumulate their time. So this was for the prologue, for the ITT, the time trial. And the 3 fastest riders, when you accumulated their time, they were just a bit shy of 18 minutes. Of course, you have way longer stages where you accumulate the time, they would almost reach 2 hours. That's for 3 riders at the same time. And we do this stage after stage. It's not necessarily the same riders every stage that perform the best for the team. And we have actually quite a lot of teams who manage to set 3 riders for every stage from the start to the end. So we have, let me look, Team Lou is the last one who managed to do that. So congrats to them to gather as many riders. So there are 13 teams who competed with full teams for the entire event. So congratulations to all the team captains who managed to gather their team for this event. In total, we have, let me look to be sure, 76 different teams, official teams in INDIEVELO, wearing their official team kits, who participated in the event. So the first one, the winners, are pedalers, just in front of Race 3R and in front of Dirt. Dirt, you might have seen, they have done some incredible TTT tactics in some races. So even if they were not necessarily on the most crowded time slots, they really pulled a real show and performing very well in the Team GC. So congratulations to all the teams who enjoyed this event enough to go to team tactics and really compete all the way to the end. It was super close even until today. The last 2 classifications are rewarding the heavyweights, people who managed to not only follow the first group in their race, but also win the points at the intermediary arches that were placed on this full circuit. For the green jersey, this is a sprinter jersey. So all the arches that were set almost on the flat. I say almost because yesterday there was a tricky one at the beginning of the mountain stage. The winner here is Ludwig Karlberg. You also know his name if you're familiar with the Sunday Medio Fondo. So it happened today. Some of these crazy riders did the Grand Tour and the Sunday Medio Fondo today. So congratulations, Ludwig, for performing more than well. It's more than well because if you look at the detail, he didn't lose a single point in none of the arches that were placed on the INDIEVELO Grand Tour did he lose a single point. He finished first at all the sprint banners on the entirety of the race, and this is in the first pen. So he's a clear winner in this classification. And then we have a close tie here between Martin Kofi and Aku Haiko. So this is Felty, the streamer, if for people who know him through his streaming. And they were super close as well, only losing 3 points on the way, all stages considered. And the last individual classification, the polka dot jersey. I hope that you actually saw this jersey in game. So the yellow jersey, the white jersey for the best young rider, the green jersey of Ludwig, and the polka dot jersey. They were worn by the riders actually during the race. So the polka dot jersey was here for the climbers, and we have Mashed Potato. So his real name is Michael, who comes up first in this classification with, again, a full total. He didn't lose a single point for all 6 stages. He was in front at the climbing arches that were spread on the way. This is especially impressive yesterday because that's when the competition was the worst or the best, as you want, on the mountain area. But he managed to pick first place every time. And then comes also the random raffle. So the random raffle, I want to put some weight on the number of stages that you participated in or that you completed. So somebody who would have done 6 stages will have 6 tickets, let's say, and somebody who completed 1 stage will have only 1 ticket. So normally that's when I do the copy paste and it crashes, but I tested it and it should be fine. As in, it will take a while, but it will survive. This is a bit low tech. I'm using a site. I've tested it and normally it's fine. I just have to wait for this to go through. Yes, stages, all the stages are all stages should be there. I will have a look afterwards. Are you Dominique? Just to be sure, so that I will double check afterwards. But okay, because it doesn't change for the raffle. But I'm happy that they are okay. So I will have a look and to be sure that the rankings are set correctly. Maybe and if you can tell me the number of your pen, it can also help me. So this is a moment that you are all expecting. One rule, I make it up, but it's just so that it's a bit more fun. Somebody who already won a prize is not going to get another pair of water bottles dedicated by Matisseo. So for example, if Simon is picked by the wheel, I will launch it again. Exactly, drum roll. Let's go! And we have a winner! The winner is Nils Hagendorf. So I will contact Nils on the Discord, on the Facebook. So congratulations to Nils. Team Coalition, okay, so that will make it easy for me to have a contact with him. Thank you very much. So there was a bit of everything for all the teams that engage themselves in the competition. So once again, not only thank you for participating, but thank you for starting the season on INDIEVELO with us. And I hope that you find or you found a new home, a new place for racing, and that you are excited to discover all the events and race with us in the next days or in the next weeks, now that the indoor season has started in most countries. And thank you for all the nice messages I received throughout the week. I am actually surprised, like really positively surprised. I was thinking that the ratio of messages would be like positive, but maybe 80% positive and 20%, oh, could we do this better? But no, the ratio was just overwhelmingly positive, and I got constructive comments, but nobody came and complained. All went smoothly, not a single bleep on any of the almost 200 server races that happened. So it has been a wonderful week. It was very nice to see it go through, have people excited about it, and let's meet again on INDIEVELO. I will now have some rest and I will probably meet you again on the Wednesday Omnium, but there are plenty of other events taking place. Just have a look, pick the format that you like, maybe look for teams if you don't have a team yet, and see you soon. Thank you again. Have a good night or a good day if you start the day, and see you soon.